Our money on the track.
Look, blast up, running the check up, keeping my head up. On days when I'm fed up, I stay focused. Please don't get it twisted, I'm the dope. I promise I'm the one that you gon' notice. Yeah, I do this for my people locked away and all the ones in the grave. If I work to feed my people, do that make me a slave? If I keep that ratchet on me, do that make me a threat? Yes, I buy the game of life, so do that make me a vet?
Get it correct, this wasn't for no fame or check. Spray the room up, cause this nigga got aim for respect. Fading the stress, correlates to making the best out of them situations where I wanna make it a mess. Chain on my neck, it's freedom with the breaking effect. Instead of weapons, my niggas progressing, taking my breath. I ain't never been the type afraid of taking them steps. It's all part of the game of life and not evading the test. No.
Made it to another day, bless up, bless up. Yeah, fam that's gone, rest up, rest up. Hey. We run a marathon, catch up, catch up. Had a little voice, so we stepped up, stepped up. Made it to another day, bless up, bless up. To the fam that's gone, rest up, rest up. We run a marathon, catch up, catch up. Had a little voice, so we stepped up, stepped up. When you come where I'm from, every day a blessing. No stress, most high get direction. Revolutionary mindset with aggression. Yeah, like a frat house, we do all the stepping. But then we keep a G repping. Experience was my best lesson. Now I'm rolling up from the ass, throw it up. Sub-Zero coating up, what's the black fist?
I'm gonna remember that shit like I'm writing it down. 2 tears in the bucket when I slide through the town. I ain't worried about nothing, but where my kids at? All the rain and the pain already fade that. I'm trying to live a little more, and even the goal. I was solid concrete when I stepped through the door. With the play, consume less, and I'm so blessed every day. You know I hold it down for the family I share.
Another day, bless up, bless up. To the fam that's gone, rest up, rest up. We run a marathon, catch up, catch up. Had a little voice, so we stepped up, stepped up. Made it to another day, bless up, bless up. To the fam that's gone, rest up, rest up. We run a marathon, catch up, catch up. Had a little voice, so we stepped up, stepped up.
Our money on the track.
I'm in a new stage. I ain't seen it as a father yet. Happy for my college kid. Next step, gon' collect what you came for. Don't ever lose respect for yourself first and foremost. You're blessed with the intellect to understand this conversation. Know where you're headed. That simple mathematics have them all gassed and let it. So you lead the pack or leave them where they at. Now everybody can't go, and when you move slow. Until you see that green light, then you know it's go time. Hit my line, if they on that BS, you know I'll front line press the issue. And yes, get right or get left, that's the motto and your answer for problems now solved. Don't get stuck in the matrix, we gotta evolve. Stay crushing your goals, you picked up the call. Make a black man proud, I'm enjoying it all, yes y'all.
Remember days when I could barely pay the rent, really trying to make $1 out of 50 cents. Now I sit on leather seats behind limo tent, rocking flashy clothes while smelling good for this Versace scent. Looking at these ocean views while I'm on this cruise. Politicking with my crew like real bosses do. You're not a boss if you can't bubble from a loss or two. I don't think I'm hard, but I do know I'm not as soft as you. Couldn't see me with a telescope, hella dope. Learned to stack my dough, cause I recall when I was hella broke. And if they ask me what I switched, then I'ma tell them no. Checking off these goals and best believe me and my fellas, whoa.
The big dog, sickin' fella, I got my biz together. The old school on glass shoes like Cinderella. Let's get it, player. You doing favors, I'm the innovator. Y'all carbon copy boys, I can simulate you. Throw a bomb like Saddam, disintegrate you. No politics, the mayor. Death blow often, left stroke popping. I'm running game like a West Coast offense. The best flow often. Kept it too real, I don't have to fake. We rather compete, but we rather collaborate. A faster pace. Sensei, do what the master say. Boy, I'm on your ass today. We are the culture, like literally. Main thing I pray for stability, no sympathy, but I practice empathy. Full strings like a symphony, but we represent validity. You pussy cats, are you kidding me?
Okay, all black in attendance, disgruntled back with a vengeance. This the return of the Mac with immaculate vision, subtracting division. I just want to add to my riches, stack with precision. Problematic back in the business. I rap at a distance, you can hear the tact in my sentence. Calling cap on rappers on every fact and opinion, making tactful decisions to stay away from crashing with bitches. Look how they evil grew before he had them some minions. How he moved so smooth in a room full of stakes, wiggling in the world with no room for mistakes. Quick to ash out my problems and take two to the face. All of us got a date to go from womb to the gates. God damn, he not playing. If you feel what I say when I greet him speaking Phoenician, you can tell why I stay. We on the come up like buttermilk biscuits. Pass me that plate. Come be holding me, how they molding me. I cashes that clay. Thought it was over for me. Overly, I'm over the top. They look over me, no one booked me, but I just don't stop. Keep it rocking, I'm birth control. I'm the best thing pop. Cause they tryna do it like me, but nah, they just ain't nah, they just ain't just ain't Sky.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man. It's PotRoast Podcast. Happy Friday, Junior. You already know what time it is, man. It's Crondo. I'm solo dolo tonight. It's all good, man. Just chilling. Want to tap in real quick with the viewers. Let everybody know what we got going on and what we got coming up. We got the Change the Lead organization out here in Phoenix, Arizona. A group of a couple of sisters out here putting together a mother-son glow dance. So you can get tickets for that at changetheleague.org if y'all want to check that out. And we also got the RBG weekend coming up in May. We're doing big things, man. 6 events. That's 6 events in 3 days. So basically, an event Friday, 3 events on Saturday. So the Black Power Mixer on Friday at Central Station at the Lab Studio Lounge. Saturday morning, we're doing the Gung Fu seminar at the Uni Martial Arts Center. Then Saturday mid-morning, late morning, we're doing the Black Authors Conference. If anybody want to learn how to write a book or get your book published or any insight with our authors there during the summit, then we're doing the Black Love Conference. Saturday night is the RBG music show. That's where we're turning up. And then Sunday we bringing it back to Temple of New African Unity, man. We got my brother Supreme Ra representing the Lone Star RBGs flying in, show us some love and politic with us and have some fun, man. Me see Bowden.
What's good, bro?
What's good, Bowden?
Shit.
You still on the gig?
Yeah. I'm at the job. I'm here for another couple of hours, but I'll just hop on briefly. I didn't want you to be solo.
I was from the rock it solo, man. I was gonna be brief and to the point. Yeah.
Doing your Han Solo tonight.
Yeah, Han Solo. Chop, you say you got an author. Yeah, tell them tap in, man. OBFConline.com. That's where they can get the info from. OBFConline.com. Get the info for the flyers and shit, man. But what's good with you, Bowden?
Nothing, man. Blessed can't be stressed, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
No, it's got a lot of good things you got to appreciate, man. You know, we talked about, so it's always a blessing, man. You get to see another day, do another day of making things happen. So
I feel you.
Got a lot of stuff coming up, man. OBFC got a lot of stuff going on, y'all. Y'all tap in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be in attendance, man. That's what's up. Good to see you there. Blessings. What's up, Marvelo? Hey, congratulations on your latest endeavor. You already know what we're talking about, man. Congratulations. I'm happy for you, bro. But yeah, man. So I got a quick question, quick topic and shit. Do you feel like old heads be hating on the youth? I think we touched on this before in the past, man. But like, do you think that, like, as far as hip hop, because I just watched the interview and seen a couple articles with like Melly Mel hating on like the young generation. He basically said street rap ruined hip hop. I don't know if you agree with that. Then he also said that like if Eminem was white, he wouldn't get considered a GOAT. You know what I mean? Like he also said that he said a bunch of shit, man. I just think like a lot of the old heads be hating. Even myself, I'm not as old as him. I think he in his 50s or 60s. I'm not as old as him. I'm in my early 40s. But I find myself sometimes throwing a little bit of shade at the younger generation, kind of like the older generation used to do with us back in the day. What you feel about that, bro?
President.
I don't know, man. It's like I guess I think it's a combination. I think the older heads, when it come in the hip hop perspective, I think it's the frustration of how the money can change, bro. So the younger generation is now doing phenomenal money stream wise, right? We
Mm,
got entrepreneurs in hip hop in the early '90s, right?
right.
If anything, I don't know why it should be. I don't know why it should be hate. You know what I'm saying? Because these young men now, young women and men, artists, they benefiting off of the work y'all put in. So y'all paved the way, but hip hop is evolution, right? Hip hop is supposed to grow, and it's growing. So why would you hate that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Overall, it's about growth. That was the whole purpose that we started this, right? They said it wasn't gonna last, and we still going, and it's continuing to grow all around. It's international now. So, yeah, I do feel like it is hating on the old schools to a degree, which is stupid. You know,
You
why
think
would
that's
you?
stupid?
I think it's stupid, man. It's childish.
You
It,
think
it,
street
it definitely shows that you didn't grow.
you think street culture ruined hip hop?
No, I don't think it ruined hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember it's called hip hop, so it's always gonna be changed. Hip hop is like fashion. Fashion is always changing.
You think street culture is hip hop, or is it hip hop? Is hip hop and street culture two different things? What up,
All,
X?
Yeah.
all of that is part of hip hop, man.
What you mean?
Hip hop, hip hop.
There wasn't a can in the other one, and there was only a can in mine. I'm like,
A lot of people just think hip hop is music. Like,
Right.
hip hop is
I
music.
was not trying to look too
Hip
much
hop is
different this
fashion.
time in the woman's
Hip hop is culture. Hip hop is a
I ain't gonna
lifestyle.
say I was.
Right.
So with all that being said, hip hop is life now. It's life. You know what
So
I'm saying?
it's more than culture at this point. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, definitely, man. Look how much of an impact hip hop plays on everything that's currently going on in the world. Remember, we was talking about this a little while ago, maybe like last year. Like, bro, you got Cheerios commercial doing hip hop songs now. You know what I'm saying? Cheerios, cereal, bro. You got commercials. You got politicians, entertainers, everything incorporating hip hop by using our slang, playing the music. We have an impact on everything that goes around. Everything. Even
Mm.
even even in the church, you got a minister that'll do a hip hop slang or term that he heard.
You think it's turning into pop culture now, basically?
Yeah,
It's
man,
like pop culture.
it's it's, it's life changing, man. You know what's
Yeah.
so crazy? It wouldn't surprise me if we get to the moment where we start having U.S. currency.
Well, we were supposed to have Harriet Tubman on.
We should have had Harriet Tubman on currency. Anyway,
Nah, I think that shit was a rumor. Yeah,
huh?
I think that was a rumor. I don't
Yeah,
think they were seriously like considering doing that shit.
yeah.
Me personally,
The gentleman
but
himself.
Hip hop is life now, man. The way hip hop is life, bro.
yeah. Let
There,
me read this comment. The homie said, "I feel we're not throwing shade. We want better because in our 40s, we're supposed to bridge the gap between the up and covers and the so-called elders. So I
yeah,
fully understand Melly Mel feeling how he does. He isn't as connected as we are to the center of the hip hop."
yeah. Because some of you got a lot of old heads that they stop rapping, right? So once they stop rapping, they stop tapping into hip hop. Period.
But the youngins don't even want to tap into the old heads though.
That's whoever said that made a good point. It's the younger cats that don't want to tap into like to be on their studies to see who came before them and shit. You know what I mean? Not necessarily like to take their style or nothing, but you at least want to learn. Like if you ask an average 20, 22, 20, 23-year-old who Rakim is, unless they own their shit, man, they might not even know who the fuck you talking about.
That's true, because you got to know your history to know how to go to your future. And then you got some young rappers that do tap in with the OG rappers and do collabos and stuff like Conway the Machine. You see, he got that thing with Busta Rhymes and Big Daddy Kane.
Big Crit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my cousin, Justin Scott.
So
yeah,
you have some that gap the ties, man, and pay homage. You know what I'm saying? Whoever inspired them to rap. But overall morality, yeah, you got like you said, you got the young dudes the young generation, they don't want to tap in with the OGs. Then you got some OGs that feel like, and then you got y'all little young niggas with the youngest good. You know what I'm saying? So it's a fail of disconnection on both parties.
I think it's a never-ending cycle because if you think about it, the old heads used to talk shit about us.
Yeah.
You know, how we dressed and the music, and you know what I'm saying? Like
those old heads didn't grow up on hip hop. So now by you being an OG and grew up in hip hop and being a hater with the new generation is crazy because you already know that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. We grew up in it, so it's different.
Yeah. They didn't grow up on hip hop, so I can get why they would act that way. But why would our generation hate on the younger ones when we grew up on hip hop? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of stupid.
Cats in their 40s and 50s is like they grew up in hip hop, so it's kind of like we're the first OGs of the hip hop. You know, as far as like when we were younger, they didn't listen to hip hop. They probably didn't even like it. It was still new. It was fairly new. But being that cats that are in their 40s, and then 50s, maybe even 60s, I don't know. So it just depends on hip hop is 50 years old now.
Yeah.
So I think that generation does have a part to play. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
But that nigga Melly Mel just hating though, man. He also said that Tupac and DMX were better actors than rappers.
You know what's crazy when you really think about it?
What you think about that?
Hell no, man.
They weren't better actors than rappers?
Better actors than rappers? Hell no. Hell no. Tupac wasn't that good of an actor to me, bro. It was on a couple of movies he was a good actor in. He wasn't gonna be up for no damn Grammys, bro.
You don't think he could have became a big as good as an actor as Will Smith?
I think he could have if he still have been around. Absolutely. Because as you get older, you get wiser, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And let's think about Black Hollywood actors, the ones that came up in the 20s and they're in their 40s now. Look how they elevated with roles. Like you're not gonna
continue like different type of roles, like the
right, like the Will Smith, the Ice-T's, the LL Cool J's, right? These guys were rappers and they came into acting in their 20s. Now look at the roles they portray now compared to when they first started. They was doing dope dealing, playing the goofy clown, the signature clown nigga. Now these dudes are playing more serious roles, the Ali's, the Emancipation, Good Earth. What's the other one with him and Willow?
That shit was trash. Yeah, that After Earth shit, that shit was garbage.
All that shit.
I feel you though. I feel you.
Right, because it's only so long you could keep being a signature clown, nigga. Like, nigga, you still playing them clown ass roles in your 40s and 50s. Like, come on, bro. I'm not gonna take you serious as an actor now, because you're not elevating in acting.
Right. Brandon said hip hop is the U.S. top exported good. He also said, I feel like we blame the way for the younger generation move. And then he said, I think Pac would have had completely crossed over to acting and left rap alone.
Yeah, I think he would. I think he would have. And he would have been a hell of an actor, bro. He probably been like the Denzel.
I don't know about that.
You got to remember, bro. You got to remember, he grew up in theater. You know what I'm saying? He's probably one of the few younger actors at that time, black too. That was, but he came up in theater, so he did have that edge to him.
Right.
He had that edge. That's why he was so good. That's why every nigga wanted to be like him and every woman wanted him. Like, bro, that's just what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Every nigga wanted to be him and every woman wanted him. And
I honestly think Tupac was a better actor than rapper, in my opinion. He was a better actor than rapper. Yeah, in my opinion. He was a better actor than rapper. But DMX was a better rapper than actor. DMX really couldn't act.
No, he couldn't act. Oh.
So I think regarding that statement, he said both of them were better actors than rappers. I feel like Pac was a better actor than he was rapper, but X was a better rapper than he was an actor.
Yeah, because X didn't really have no range in acting. He was just getting roles, bro. He wasn't, because it's only so many type of roles that X could do, right?
Right.
And it's going 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a gangster thug role. You was not gonna see him doing a new modern day version of Othello or Shakespeare, no shit like that, bro. It's gonna be some gangster shit. The OG, that's the cartel, something. It's gonna be something to that nature. He ain't gonna be doing To Kill a Mockingbird or some shit like that. Like, nah. But Pac could pull that off. You right. That's why you right. Because like I said, Pac got that range.
He played a cop before. What was that? What was that movie called? Gridlock. Yeah.
Played a cop, I think, in another movie too. Yeah, Gridlock.
Yeah, he played a cop.
It wasn't that good.
I didn't like that movie. Yeah, I didn't like that movie.
Played in Poetic.
Was dope. But regarding that statement, Pac is a better actor than he was rapper. But DMX is a better rapper than he is actor. But Melly Mel sound like he hating. And I don't know what's up with all these cats, bro, coming out on these podcasts that were back in the day. Now everybody want to speak on the dead. And I watched the Art of Dialogue podcast with Spice One saying like, oh, Tupac was basically begging him to go to Vegas with him, and if he would have went to Vegas, it would have been a different story. And like, man, you might have got shot too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Notice a lot of these cats, most of them, I'm not gonna say all of them, but majority of them seem to be a lot of West Coast rappers that's doing this.
Nah, Big Git was doing it too. He was talking about. Majority. Big Git was talking about Suge. Yeah. Talking about, I told Suge, if you slap me, I'm gonna pop you. Like, man, come on, man. Like it.
I don't know. That shit ain't cool to me. Like, it'd be cool if you can have that statement why they here, and then they can defend
themselves.
Right? Why would you talk about it now? You was that scared and shook till you have to wait till they would be out the cold picture for you to make the comment about this now. That shows me how much integrity you got as a man.
I think half of the time the motherfuckers just be making up shit.
I do too, because
like just for clickbait. Yeah, right. Just making up shit.
I watched.
I
was talking to him.
Oh.
Just because you broke, you thirsty, bro. Especially when
he said X was just on fire at the time, so he got roles, but he was decent. Yeah, he was decent.
He was okay.
Yeah, he was decent.
I mean, X is like the game in movies. Like the game.
He better than the game.
No, I'm saying X is like the game because they damn near only play the same type of roles, a gangster role. I don't think I've seen DMX and nothing else creativity except that Romeo
Must Die. The game only played in a few movies, but I know that Belly 2 is one of the most trashiest garbage can juice movies I ever seen in my life. Like,
well, I told you the story
was horrible.
I told you the story behind that. He never named it Belly. It's just supposed to have been called a hood movie, and the production team that created the movie put the title Belly 2 on it to try to get sales. But it had nothing to do with Belly 1 at all.
That's what I noticed.
Guys that directed it put that name and title on it for viewer-based purposes, and it didn't work out. So the one that got drugged through the mud about it, mostly about it, is the game. They like, oh, this shit trash because they thinking it's supposed to have been a sequel to the original Belly, but it wasn't. It had nothing to do with Belly at all. They just put that name on it to get views, and
Well,
he
it
got
worked.
mud about it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think as far as the question, do the old generation be hating on the young generation regarding motherfucking Melly Mel? To me, he's throwing shade. That motherfucker hating, bro. I
Shit,
also seen him on Matt Prophet podcast too.
What you think, Rich?
that's just the nature. Like, think about the older motherfuckers talking about us.
Right.
That's when pants sagging started.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm. And I think that frustration come out because they see how lucrative hip hop then got now, and that hating do come in. You like, damn, these niggas, they ain't even putting out good content and music like we was, and they making 10 times money than when we was, and you know what I'm
Because they
saying?
got fucked on their deals, man. And
Y'all didn't know no better.
right.
But now, hip hop and overall, we know better now, and that's the plus side of it. You got more entrepreneurship out of it now. You know, you have more control of your money, and you're not no slave to no industry no more. And all that came into play because of what our generation went through with it. And that's dope still. Overall, if you appreciate hip hop and growth, you should appreciate that part of it. You got to go through bumps to get through the road, man. And y'all, we went through the bumps. I wouldn't hate on it, though. It just really lets you know and show how far we done came, if anything.
I think Trey in the comments said D look like an ashy Frenchie.
I asked you what?
French bulldog.
Wow. Ashy, bro. Working this event, some type of TV show, award program. It's an award ceremony going on.
Oh yeah.
Local news or something. It's called the Red Awards.
How y'all feel about everybody talking shit about Sierra dress and shit? You think that's some selective outrage shit again?
About who?
Sierra.
Oh.
Her dress. You think they on that selective outrage shit again?
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I like it too.
Like it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. She can pull it off.
Why? Cause she ain't hardly got no titties.
No, she can just pull it off. Period. Because her confidence, bro. We know that's how. I think confidence play a big part in what a woman wear. You know what I'm saying? And how
Would you allow your wife or your girlfriend to
wear that?
wear that? Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Why?
I just.
Why? You think it's trashy?
It ain't even about I would her. I know that ain't her. If I'm with a woman that I feel is exotic like that, I wouldn't really have no. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know who your significant other is. Type shit.
Sierra, my woman, hell yeah. That shit ain't got nothing compared to the dances she do.
That's what I'm saying. You got to know how your woman. If you know you got a sassy woman like that, I wouldn't be surprised. But if I know my woman more reserved and shit, she wouldn't put that on. And if she did put it on, I know, I probably would say something definitely about it. Like, that ain't even you.
That's like motherfucker telling Tank he can't have his shirt off in his video or something.
Right. That's what the fuck he do.
But you said you wouldn't let your wife wear that though.
I'm not gonna say but she can't wear. Can't wear.
Or you wouldn't want her to.
I wouldn't want her to. I think if she did wear something like that, she'll still have some more stuff underneath covered up out of respect for me.
And you turning it back up, man, down.
I feel like
Turn it down.
I wouldn't care if my wife was wearing that shit, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
you know, as long as she with me. Now she was wearing that shit by herself. You know what
But
I mean? Out somewhere like that, that's
yeah,
different.
that all play.
If
That all play a part too.
if
Like
if if she with me, I can fight off the wolves. I can
right.
keep keep all them thirsties, you know, thirsty hounds at bay. Per se.
You ever seen her Instagram?
Huh?
You ever seen her Instagram?
Oh yeah.
No.
She be on there pop locking, dropping like a motherfucker.
Right. I'm saying that's her. That's how she is. You know what I'm saying? You got to know your significant other, bro. If you know you got a splashy woman like that, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
no.
I don't know, man.
I I wouldn't commit. I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't agree with her, like you said, wearing that out by her, not without me being with her. She like, hell no. Why would you want to wear that? You know I ain't gonna. No.
They said she might as well start an OnlyFans.
But I mean, like, that's like now though. It's certain things like, cause she gonna get looked and stared at regardless. You done been out with your woman somewhere, and you know niggas don't look. But yeah,
Man, if I'm with a woman that don't nobody else want, that's you know what I mean. Like, not to sound superficial or nothing, but you wanted her for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So
everybody wants
everybody wants. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I'm appealing. So that's you know I'm appealing, and then vice versa. You know what I mean? Like I can't expect you. Oh, I know you a baddie, but once you get with me, now come on in this motherfucker and start dressing like me, Ma. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like that's unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't saying like go to the extent of just walking around naked, but if you want to dress sexy, dress sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
I just
I like when I was in a relationship, my woman, everybody looking at in the club or whatever. That shit didn't phase me. I know what I got. I know what's going on with me. So that shit didn't really phase me. I would hope you looking at her shit. And I would be concerned if you wasn't looking at her. Now, if you trying her, that's something different.
that's different.
Right? I don't give a fuck about you looking. But if now you trying her, I'm not only just mad that you trying her, I'm more pissed because you disrespecting me as a man. That's the part that come in with us. Like, hold on, nigga, you seen her come in here with me.
I could only post it's not letting me post the YouTube comments, just the Facebook ones. That's why I'm reading them. But Brandon said being sexy is one thing, but that's too much.
You think
I
that
mean,
was?
I
I was
don't
like,
understand what's too much about it. I
yeah,
can't see her nipples. I'm trying to see the nipples. I
Have
can't
you ever
see no nipples.
video?
I want to see the nipples. I can't see no nips.
yeah, that's like a
It looks
red.
like it's covered up.
Yeah, that's like a red carpet event. That wasn't like they went to the club or something.
Hey, you know what's crazy though?
I don't want to see them pepperonis.
You know what's crazy? When
But
everybody do was butt naked walking down the street in her video, it was art.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, she's so artistic.
right. Showing off all the yams.
Butt ass
candy,
down
candied yams.
walking down the streets of Dallas, butt naked.
Showing off yams. Like that's why Andre 3 Stacks off messed up in the head and Jay Electronic or whatever his name is. Jay Electronic or other baby daddy? What's his name? Jay Electronic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Electronica.
So yeah.
I mean, you can't expect her to dress like no grandma once you get with her and all that type of shit, or like somebody.
You gotta look at her videos, bro. Look at the Promise video. Look at how she dances. That's her.
That's
Personality.
She sells sex appeal.
right. That's like
That's
being
her wheelhouse. That shit don't happen.
that's like you married to Beyonce and you expect her not to have something on that's gonna grab your eye. You just want her to wear a shirt. She gonna have a shirt on covered up all the time. No, that's not who she is.
The homie Supreme made a good point too. He's like, why? Since when do so many dudes got so many gripes about another dude's wife? If the motherfucker, if he don't got a problem with it,
Yeah, if
Right.
he ain't a problem, why the fuck do you got a problem?
Thirsty. That's why he's single or ain't got nobody.
I'm lightweight jealous a nigga get to go home with that motherfucking sexy ass motherfucking shit.
Shit, like I said, I know I'm going her. I don't care
I
about
wouldn't trip. Yeah, man. Let my girl, show that shit off. Shit, hopefully you attract a baddie. Hopefully you attract a baddie. We can bring her home. You know what I'm saying? Like, like to show all this shit off. Shit, fuck it.
them the niggas that be having all the women on him because they like, look at his girl. They want him now. They like, damn, dude got a cold one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's weird that
It is weird, man. That's that female.
everybody got something to say about all that shit, and then all them other Sun Dodgers was wearing way worse for shit.
Now,
Motherfuckers dressed like
right.
right,
What would you say? Nothing.
right. So yeah, I just think it's funny, man. That's all.
That's crazy. Sadness.
Hell yeah. Shit, I'm finna wrap this thing up, man. I got some shit to do.
Yeah, I was just finna too, man. I gotta go wrap this up, bro, so I can get off.
Funky ass Arizona lost to goddamn Princeton. Nigga.
I should have bet on Princeton.
Hey, is Grand Canyon still in it, or did they play yet? Grand Canyon play yet?
No, they play tomorrow.
Yeah,
And funky ass Virginia lost to Furman. I didn't even ever heard of fucking Furman, bro.
It always.
Hey, imagine who bet on Princeton, bro. They got caked the fuck up. Believe that.
Imagine who bet on Furman to beat Virginia.
They caked up. I gotta go on my MGM, dog, so I can start putting on some of these
Furman,
games.
where is that at?
Exactly. I thought that was like a fucking battery or something.
It always be some weird ass school you ain't heard of. I'm finna go for Marquette though. I'm pushing for Marquette to go a little further. And
Last year I bet on the underdog and hit big. Who was it?
I got a homie that's from Jersey. He said he bet on Princeton because they, Princeton in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Them odds was probably like 8,000 to fucking one.
It was. I guarantee. The underdog always is like that. That's the fun part too. That's why you gotta.
That was a fucking 15 seed against a 2 seed. Bro.
That's why
you bet on Arizona.
Put on.
I bet in a parlay like the whole day.
Yeah.
And so wasn't no way I was gonna fucking take Princeton over Arizona.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm finna get on. I'm finna get off this line, man. I'm gonna go and tap in with y'all brothers, man.
All right, we'll be around this weekend, man. Holler at me, man. I'll holler at y'all, man.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yep.
Great.